All right. So if you see here, these two things are related to the linked list, and these are related to the array list. Okay, so now we do have the linked list and then array list. Now this is what the question which I have been asked for. Now we need to understand what are the methods available here. So now once you reached here, control O. If you see here, we are having these all are unimplemented methods. Means if whatever the methods you are trying to see, it always talks about what exactly this method will do, and these all things are called as Java docs. So now you can see all these information for this particular method. Means you can get it. Means now what is the collection? So it will give you the complete information. So now as parameter you are passing it this one, right? So what it was trying to say is collection contains the elements to be added into this list. Means you can send means what is this method? Add all. Means add all means it's a group of elements you wanted to add. So when you wanted to add this particular group of elements, you can pass that one as a collection. So that's where it was passed as a C. What is collection?
Interface.
Collection is
Interface.
interface. Collections is a class.
Class.
So now we can you can usage this particular collections interface. Now coming back here.
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry to interrupt. What is E here?
Uh,
The above thing.
see, E is an element to be append in this particular list. Means, for example, now we are going to add one element, means one item. So then that
Okay.
is called the item. So now, for example, when you are adding this one, what you have done, list dot. So okay, I'll show that one. So now when you are trying to add, what you have done. So now I defined a list, right? So now for this list dot add. Now I need to add the objects, right? So that is what E element. So now what element I wanted to add? I wanted to add okay, Shruti. This element I wanted to add it. So just I'll add that one. That's it. Now element is added for it. Now E is nothing but the element, or means usually we'll call it as item, right? So which items we wanted to add it into that particular list. So that is what E is meant for. So now why I'm trying to write this show you this particular things means, if you see here in this particular control O, you can see the size. Means you have all these methods, right? So now these all methods are unimplemented methods. Now these methods has to be implemented. See now here you have add, to array, iterator, isn't. These are the common methods. Now where you are trying to implement these particular methods? So these all methods you are trying to implement means you are allocating the space of array list, because array list will give you the here the size of the child class memory size to the parent class method. So here also what it was happening, linked list is giving the memory for the parent class. So now if you see here, so these are the two, these are the interfaces. What the interface, this is like the same concept which we have discussed on when we are discussing about the interfaces. So WebDriver equal to new Chrome driver, and Chrome driver equal to new Chrome driver. So what is the difference between that? So now what is the difference between these both? If I define in this way, or if I define in this way, what is the difference between these both?
One is a constructor of interface, other one is for class.
But by defining this, what is the advantage of
First
this?
one is upcasting. So we can implementing a list interface everything through the array list.
No.
Array list is store
Array list.
element list continuously. இது random select பண்ணும்.
No. You guys are
Array
getting
list is implementing a list interface.
Yes.
See, now what it will happen here means when I ask the difference between this line and this line, what I'm expecting from here is, in list I have all my interface methods, abstract methods. All abstract methods are implemented here. And here, even here also, I have the abstract methods implementing here. But in array list, it will have all the methods of list plus it will have its own methods. So this is what the basic difference between this statement and this statement, right? This is what we discussed, right? Chrome driver when I created WebDriver equal to new Chrome driver, the Chrome driver for that particular object, it can access all the methods of the WebDriver. That's it. But whereas I have defined the Chrome driver object, Chrome driver equal to new Chrome driver, then this will have all the objects of WebDriver plus Chrome driver own methods will be there. So those are two things which will be added over here. So that is what the basic difference with these two lines. Guys, have you understood what is the basic difference between this? So means from the object list and then array list.
Yes, Krish.
Yeah, but like I joined late. But for a class, we used to implement the list, right? Means array list used to implement the list, right? So where it is in the imported Java instance,
I didn't
means
understand the question, but
uh, 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 in the previous classes we have seen that the class implements the interface, right?
uh,
So array list is a class, right?
yes.
So array list where it is like where we have that array list is okay. That's what I was. Okay.
So if you see here, array list is extending the abstract list, and here this is what implementing the list. So now if you see here, this is a class. See now, array list is a class, and this is what it implementing the list. Now if you see here, this is a class, it have all these methods which is here. So now if you see, few methods are directly from the list, means we are getting it from the list, and then few whichever the methods we are getting it from the list, those are implemented here. At the same point of time, array list have its own methods. So now that is what the pointer which I'm saying. So now for example, for the linked list, now linked list have its own methods. For an example, this is a linked list, and if you see here, it is implementing the list interface. Now apart from that one, if you see here, whatever the methods are there in the list, all those methods are implemented here. And it have few more extra methods here. So these are the extra methods which we got it. So that's what the basic differences you need to understand. So when it comes to the array list and the linked list, this is from the coding point of view. So now when the people asked you, this is the most frequently asked question. So now what they will ask is, can you tell me what is the basic difference, the basic differences between an array list and a linked list? So at that point of time, so from the coding point of view, so this is what the basic differences we will be having it. So that's the first pointer which we need to tell. And we do have other general differences are there. I'll explain about that particular general differences now. So from the coding point of view, if you create an object for an array list or for a linked list, so did you understand? So how it can be, it will be mapped with the methods. So have you got that particular information? And after this one, so we do have a lot of methods. So however you wanted to use it. So at a method level declaration, so those implementations easily you can do. For an example, now I do have these methods. I don't need to go into the method and then I need to explain for you, because you can understand that. So now add means it appends the specific, add means it will append or it will add that particular element to the particular list. So these are all things, if you try once, you can easily understand. But the concept of creating these particular things, if you are understanding it, then it is easier for you to use that particular respective methods, how to use into this particular things. So any other, are we clear with this particular differences, guys,
Chris,
from the coding point of view? Yeah.
I have one doubt, Chris. Sorry. So you told right list. So from the list object list equal to new array list. Then after that again list object linked equal to new linked list. So in this case, we are implementing the list interface methods, right? I mean, for both case. So what is the main difference for the array list and the linked list, which is implementing the list interface? So why we need to go for this kind of implementing?
Okay, so first you need to understand a few things. I think you guys are getting confused over here, Vignesh. First thing you need to understand that I didn't what is the point I wanted to show you this particular thing is, I wanted to show you the basic, the code level differences between the array list and then linked list. Okay, so there means when we're talking about the differences, if you go for any tutorials or if you go for any videos, the people directly say the differences between the array list and this one at general terms. At the general terms means how it would be in the memory, how it would be sorted, how it would be inserted, and how it would be updated, and how it would be removed. So this is what the differences they will talk about. Which is faster, which is slower, which is good performance, which is lower performance. But at a coding level, you will not find any video. So I just wanted to show you the code level difference. Now, when you do have creating an object, so now for an list object, means when you have been created a list object for the array list, what are the methods are applicable for this? And when you create it for the array list, what are the methods are available? Now, the same way if you do it for the linked list, now you do compare with these two. So now what are the methods are available here? What are the methods available? If you go with the line number 15 and line number 21, you will have same methods. You will not have the extra methods because it takes only these methods. Means now whatever the methods you have it, you see, okay, you've seen it, right? I'll prove you that. So now you are saying that add all and array iterator, these methods are there. Can you see something method like a peek out, pop? These methods are available here?
No.
Okay, now let's go back to the script and I'll come here. Now this is an object, right? Now I'll take this object. For this object and for this object, let's see the difference. Now if you see here, I have add, clear, contain, these remove all, replace, set, retain, size, these methods are there. Now come back to this method. See, now this method, I have this methods. Peek first, peek last, poll first, these methods. If you wanted to use these methods, how you will use it or how you will get it? At that point of time, you need to declare like this. So now, first of all, you should know how to declare, right? See now, almost all in your coding structures will have this, will not go to this. But if at all you know those methods, then you should go for that one, right? So how to go for that? That is what I'm trying to explain you now. See now, here also the same thing. Now, as list have that respective methods, means whatever the methods are available in the list, those only will be accessed by this object. But this object can have all the list methods plus the array list methods also. Same way here.
Yes.
So it have the list objects, list methods, but here we'll have list plus linked list of methods also. It will be applicable. So that is what the first pointer which I wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
Got it?
That one is really cleared up for me initially because my doubt is like line number 15 and line number 21. So we have the same implementation. So we have only the same methods from the list, whichever it is having. But why we go for with the implementing through the array list or implementing through the new linked list? Because we are getting the same
difference.
methods.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Sure.
In the general differences, you'll get that.
Yeah, sure. Definitely.
See now, that is what we need. I told you, right?
Yeah.
Which one is easier? Which one is faster? Which one is easier to search? Which one is used to manipulate? Which one is used to search faster? Which one is used to insert faster? Which one is easy to delete faster? So those are all differences you'll discuss here.
Yeah,
So
sure.
now, we discussed this pointer.
Yeah.
Now we need to go and discuss this pointers.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for your kind response.
Cool. Any other questions, guys? Team, did you understand what is my intention of showing this? Any questions around this? No questions? Okay, let's go now for the differences between the array list and versus linked list. Okay, can anyone say, as of now you have been gone through this one, right? So have you, what is the basic difference between an array list and a linked list? Okay, I'll select the people. No worries, don't get confused. Kavya, you wanted to explain what is the basic difference between an array list and a linked list?
Hello, can you hear me, Chris?
Yes, yes, Kavya.
Hello.
Go ahead,
Okay.
please.
So array list and linked list, right?
Yes.
Okay. So array list internally uses a dynamic array to store the elements, where linked list uses doubly linked list to store the elements.
Okay.
Then we have array list. Array list is better for storing and accessing the data, and linked list is better for manipulating the data.
What do you mean by manipulating the data?
Manipulating in the sense changing the data or uh, moving the data or something, shifting it. Is it
Removing
so?
and deleting.
Inserting, deleting.
Update.
Okay.
Like array list will see the index, like it used to update every index. So if we are inserting anything, it used to change the index for n number of, like if we have so much count, it used to update each and every index, so that because of that it is slow. But linked list will just it has two nodes, like uh, previous node and next node, so that it will not follow this index rule, so that the fastness will be high in linked list.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Fine, guys. Thank you for thanks for the answers. And first of all, actually, I'm not feeling well, so that's why I was not so energetic today. So to explain about things, I'll try my best to do that. If at all not, so once again, I'll explain you tomorrow if you require. Okay. Now, before first of all learning anything, so means for if someone asked you the basic difference between this and this, so first you need to understand what is this and what is this. Then easily you can understand the differences. If you keenly understand the topic of linked list and the topic of array list, you itself you can easily derive the differences. That's what. So now, first of all, try to understand what do you meant by a linked list. Now, if you see here, the linked list will have in the linked list we do have three types of linked list. One is singly, doubly, circular linked list. Now, when it comes to the singly, doubly, circular linked list, first we'll talk about basic single link list. A single linked list will be having two sections. One is, this is called as node. In a node, it have two sections. One is data and second one is address. What is this particular address means? It means it means the address of next one. See, for example, link. What do you mean by link? So we will be having the link like this, right? So a chain will be there. A chain like this, it be like a link. So like this, we have the links, right? Now the complete chain was linked with this. The same way, they wanted to tie up this particular. Now, what we are trying to do, first of all, here, we wanted to have a set of data. Set of data means we do have more data members. Means whenever I have more data, so how I should store that particular data. So that is what the topic which we wanted to know. So now in the array list, we know that when I stored this one, it will go into the memory, and in the memory, so it would be having continuously allocated. For example, now like this, it will be allocated. So I wanted to allocate Shruti, Yash, and Swati, Sridatta. So now this is how the data will be allocated. And the memory of this one is 100, 101, 102, 103. So this is how the data stores. Now how the data stores with the help of singly linked list? So this is how the data stores over here. Now what it will do is, so it will come like Shruti, Yash, and Swati, and Sridatta. Now the address of this particular link will store here, because that is where it can chain this one, right? Now, so the address of this one would be stored here. So the address of this will be stored here. So this is how this particular things would be stored in the memory. Got it? So now how this would be, this particular nodes will be stored in the memory is, this is the pattern. So once again, I'm explaining. So single, what do you meant by if someone asks you, what do you meant by a linked list? You need to say that there are three types of linked lists: singly, doubly, circular. And in this one, singly linked list, singly linked list will have node. Node will have two sections. One, it will store the data. This is for the data node. And the next one is the address section. So now, which is the first section, the first node, then that is called head node. What is the last one? Then it is called as a tail node. This is very common. So we head and tail, because it is a first, then it is called head. If it is a last, it is called a tail node. Now in this particular node, we have two sections. One section which stores the data, and another section which stores the address of the next element. Address of the next element. So that's where the link will form for us. So in this node, we have the data and the address of the next link. In this node, we have the data, address of the next link. So this is how this singly linked list would be created and stored in the memory. Any questions in the singly linked list?
That first one having any memory address and last one having any memories, or it is
That's a chain. So now
Okay.
as a chain, so you can see now first compartment and the last compartment will not have anything. So in the mean intermediate compartments, they should have the link, right? So that is where that link was linked with this particular address. So this will be having a default ID for this. Some other means, for an example, this memory probably will have one or two. But when I drag this, all these memories will be dragged, right? I know that. So now this might means that the memory of this one is 110 and the memory of this one is 120. Memory of this one is 130. Means 130 means the memory of this is 130. That's it. So this is how this can be dragged back. So for the first one and the last one, it is not required, because this is like a chain. A long chain. Just imagine, Vignesh. For the first one and last one, there is no link is required. So in the middle, whatever the things you have it, so there you need to tag. So that is what the tagging is happening here. If you see here.
Yes,
Okay,
Chris.
so
Yes.
this is what the single linked list. Now come to the doubly linked list. Now doubly linked list, what it will happen is, now when you see here in the double linked list, now I have the head node and the tail node. Okay, common. Now what is the difference between the single and double? So it have two sections. Means now when it have the doubly linked list, it will have there are three sections for this one in the doubly linked list. What are the three sections is, the first section is in the middle section you have the data, and the next section is you will have the address of the next element, and here you will have the address of the first element. Don't get confused, it is very simple. Okay, now I'll try to write it here. See, now what we are trying to do, the node 10 address will be stored here, and node 5 address will be stored here. Previously what it was happening, only this node address we are storing it, but in the doubly linked list it will store both element address. If you see here, for this element will be storing the address. For this element address will be stored here. So this is how this was happening. But here what it was happening is, so the address of this, as usual, it stores here, no doubt, but address of this node will be stored here. Now same way, address of this element will be stored here as a singly linked list. Now address of this element will be stored here. Two-way connecting to the element means this element knows the address of this one, and this element knows the address of this one. But here if you see here, this element knows the address of this element, but the address of this one was not known by this element. So here it's a one-way communication here, but here it's a two-way communication here. So that is what the basic difference between a singly and then doubly linked list. Guys, I know that this would be a slightly confusing, but just try to concentrate and then try to listen on it. So I know that we will fly away to a lot of places, but just come back and then try to see, try to understand the concept over here. Now, if you want, I can explain once again, because I don't wanted to bore you people. That's where I just wanted to go for the circular. But still, if you didn't understand what is the basic singly linked list and the doubly linked list, then I can explain you about it. If you, why I'm saying I'm stressing out these particular pointers is, after explaining this, if I explain you the differences between this, it is very easy for you to understand. So any questions on this singly and the doubly?
So Chris, if you want to insert an element in between in single and double.
Don't get into that one. Yes, I'll come there.
Okay.
See, now the crude operations means inserting, updating, deleting, searching. These all differences I'll explain you. I'll keep array list and then I'll keep linked list and then I'll explain for each and every one. Don't one. That is what the next step. But before going to this one, so first you should know what is linked list, right? And what is array list. Then you can talk about this one. But if at all directly I'm talking about this, will you understand what is without knowing this one? So that is where, so first we have been discussed about the coding level. Then we are discussing about what is the topics about the array list or the linked list. And then we will come to the general differences of this all. Okay, so have you understood the what do you meant by a singly linked list, doubly linked list? That is what the thing we wanted here. Later on in the next further in the session, we will be talking about these crude operations.
Chris, address of head node is not there in both the things, right? In the singly linked list, right? That is it.
Okay, so that is what we talked about, right? So for example, there is a train. Okay, now the train have the engine and the last compartment which we have the security guard, and then here we have the driver. Now these guys will go in one direction, so obviously whatever the internal compartments which are there, it will follow them. And this says this is a starting point, and this says that this is the ending point. Internally it should be linked. This is what we wanted. Now the memory allocation for this one would be some random, we don't know, whatever the memory would be allocated. Definitely, see, one thing for sure, Datta, if you take a picture in your mobile, will it store in your memory so that you can retrieve it back, or will it not store?
Store.
And after the one picture, if you take a sequence of pictures on that day, it will create an album and then it will show it to you. So it means on that particular day, this is what your pictures which you have been taken. So the Google sends us the reminder pictures, right? Before 1 year on this particular date, these are the pictures you have been taken. So now the starting picture and the ending picture will gives you the date and time. According to that one, whatever the middle which you have been taken, it doesn't matter. So now what I'm trying to say here is, it is really very hard to explain for me also on this one. This will have memory, this will be also stored with a random memory allocation for this element and the last element. But we will not, means we will not store. But why we are trying to store for this 10? Why we want to store for 15? The answer for this one is, we wanted to make a link, right? So how I should make the link of these two elements? So if I store the element address here, so that I can link these two. If I store the link of this, I mean the address of this element here, then it can make a link. And if I store the link of this element, so that it can be linked. So now that is where I told that a chain will have the first and the last. That's an open thread. Now remaining things has to be linked. Even for the train example, the first compartment and the last compartment, so that would be isolated. But remaining things has to be linked with it, because if the driver is going to from Hyderabad to Chennai, the train means from Hyderabad to Chennai, that if driver is going to Chennai, even all our compartments also coming to the Chennai. It's not go means the driver is going for Chennai and all compartments is going for Warangal. It will not possible, right? The same way now here in this particular example, for this one we will not means this the first element and the last element addresses will be stored, but we are not linking this one to anyone else. So that is the reason the address is not required for the last element and the address is not required for the first element. But in the internal, the whatever the middle elements are there, so those addresses are we need to link up with this. See, for linking up, we are having this address here. Or else how you will link it. See, now in array it is a continuous, it will store in a continuous fashion, so that's the reason we'll have the continuous numbers. But whereas in linked list it can dynamically stored, means for example now this element is stored in 102 and this element is stored in 120, this element is stored in 130, this element stores in 122. So they have different memory allocations. Now to tag this particular element to this element we required, but for the first element and the last element there is no need to tag, right? That is where we will not have the addresses for the both, but definitely this will be stored in the memory. So have you did you got? So now what is a
Yeah.
holistic idea of this linked list is each and every element will have different memory allocation, not different memory size, guys, different memory allocation. It is not sequenced. So what is means why means on based upon this we do have lot of advantages. See now when I'm explaining this at that point of time, if you understand this concept here at this point of time, it is very easy for me. Now for an example, consider that I wanted to insert an element. When I wanted to insert an element here, what it will happen, you just imagine. Now at 102 I wanted to insert an element, because with the index we can insert an element, right? Now when I wanted to try to insert the element, now whatever means, just you imagine this. So first one is 100, we have Shruti. 101 we have Yash. 102 we have Swati. 103 we have Sridatta. Now what I wanted to do, I wanted to insert Sai at 102. Now what it will happen, now the array, this array list need to be changed. Now Shruti, Yash and Sai and then Swati and then Sridatta. So now what it happened, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104. Now if you see here, previously Swati was 102, now it changed to 103. Sridatta was 103, now 104. Now once again I wanted to add an element here at 103 position. Now what I need to do once again, I need to shift the changes. Now here once again Shruti, Yash, Sai and here Swati, and then I should have here I should have means Mona, and then here I'll have Sridatta. So now if you see here, this is 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. If you see here, the number has been changed for Sridatta from 104 to 105. See now, every time when you insert an element into an array, so all other elements also have been impacted. The memory size was stayed. So now when you have done this one, means when you are making the insertion into, means inserting a particular element into this array list, it will take the time. But now consider here what it will happen. Now here it is not a continuous memory allocation. So it was storing in 110, 120, 130, 140. Now I wanted to insert the element here. Now what it will happen, so directly means I wanted to, okay, I have been completely scrambled here. Okay, now I wanted to insert an element over here. Now the address of this one is the 10th element address is 110 and 15th element is 120, and for this one is 130, and for 5 we will have something around 102. Now I wanted to insert another element 25. When I wanted to insert element, is there anything to be changed? Nothing need to be changed. Just I need to change, means once again I need to create a node. In the node, what I need to do, I need to, this is my data, this 120 I need to change it to here, because of the address of this 15 is 120. I'll change 120, and address of this 25 is 140. I'll just make this one as 140 and I'll change this. Remaining elements will have any impact? Remaining elements will have impact.
No,
No,
no.
no.
No, that's where the insertion is faster in terms of linked list. See now, by this itself we can easily understand, right? Because when you are trying to insert something, it is very, because it was not distracting or disturbing other elements. But whereas in the
Sorry
array
to
list,
interrupt.
Yep.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Vignesh.
Yeah, sorry. I have broken initially sometime before. You told right the insertion. Can you repeat it? Sorry for this.
Okay. So have you heard this array list insertion?
Yeah, the last 15 seconds thing I didn't get that insertion easy, right? You told that
See,
concept.
now the address of one means 10 is 120, and this is 130. Address of 15, because we are storing this data, right? And address of 20 is 140. Now I wanted to insert the element here. So now here once again I will be having a node. A node have two sections. Now the data is 25. I need to insert this value. I need to insert here. Okay. So now what I need to do, the address of the 15 is 130, right? I'll change the 130 here, and the address of 25, it is 160. I'll just change here. So now only one node change I was doing it. So if I make this particular change, will any element, previous element or post elements will have the impact of this?
No, Chris, no.
So that is the advantage of the linked list. So that's where insertion is faster in, means if it means you need to select which one I need to use in which scenario. Sometimes you need to insert lot of elements. So at that point of time, see, insertion can happen both in array list and then in the linked list. But you wanted, means the quick performance, right? See, now you have Maruti 800 and even you have Audi. Both are cars, both will be called as cars. But why Maruti 800 is 4 lakhs and Merc or Audi is 37 lakhs or 38 lakhs? So the basic difference is the comfort, luxury, mileage, pickup, everything would be different. The same way, when to use what? See, for an example, now you are going in for a jungle safari. So when you're going for a jungle safari, you shouldn't take E-class bench for the jungle safari. There you need to select a Jeep or you need to take a Land Rover. And when you are on the road, the highway smoother road, there you can select your E-class bench. So wherever you want it. So okay, that may be the not the. See, now I have a sword and I have a needle. So when I wanted to stitch a cloth, I will be using the needle. I'll not take sword and then stitch it, right? And I went for a war, and I shouldn't take a needle and then I should go and play the war. So you should know where to use what, and everything have the importance, because sword can't do the things which the needle can do. The needle can't do whatever the sword can do. So we should know which one to use exactly at what point of time. So that is what the importance which we need to understand here. So now when it comes to the insertion, so array list have the impact on pre-elements and on the post elements when you are inserting it. But when you have in the linked list, it will not have the impact on the pre-elements and the post elements. So it is very easy to do it. So that is where the insertion is very faster in this. And now next we discussed about insertion. Next we go for searching an element. Now just imagine that I come here. Oh, the element of address is 120. Then I need to go for this. And element of this one is 160. Okay, I need to go for search for 160. And for this one, 140. Now you see, these are not, means these are in random positions, the random memory allocations. So now this need to hop to that. But whereas in the array list, you just see it here. I have 100, 101, 102, 103, 104. Which one is faster? This one
For
or this one?
searching, right?
Searching.
Searching is array list only fast.
Array list is fasting. See now, for an example, I asked you to, I have 3 color balls. One is orange, red, yellow. Like this, I have 100 balls, 100 balls, 100 balls. If I have been given all things into a single basket, making segregation of this one, how hard it is? Because in out of 300, I need to have the probability, means 1:3. So I need to pick up this particular balls and then do the segregation. But if at all I have given only the red balls separately, yellow balls separately, and blue balls separately, is it easy or not? Already it is segregated. I can know where are the blue balls and where are the yellow balls and where are the blue balls. See, if we have it in a sequence and ordered, it is very easy to do the searching, ordered and sequence. If it is not unordered and it is not in sequence, it is always hard to do the searching. So which is faster for doing the searching?
Array list.
And which is faster for inserting?
Linked list.
Linked list.
Now imagine the same thing for the deleting. Which is faster?
Linked list.
See now, I wanted to delete this node. Will it have the impact on the previous and the post?
No.
If I deleted 102, what it will happen?
It is shifting.
Again, it will create a new array.
Change to the
Again, shifting.
Once again,
shifting,
we need to do
yeah.
the shifting.
Yeah.
See now, this element has to come here, this element has to come here, this element has to come here, this element has to... That shifting process is there, right? Now, for an example, if you inserted, this would be right shifting. And if you are deleting, it is a left shifting, right? So this is how the disadvantage of the deleting and the inserting and then searching. And so means manipulating the, if you want manipulating the string, means these are the things are the manipulating, right? See, I can insert when there are a list of items, I'm inserting it, so that is what manipulating. And I'm deleting, that is what manipulating. And searching, it's not manipulating, so it's you're searching for an element. So if you're making a insertion or if you're making a deletion, so that is where the problem. And the next one, accessing. If you wanted to access an element, which is faster?
Array list.
Array list.
Why? Because it is ordered and sequenced, so that it is easier for us to fetch, because it's an order, right? So with that particular index numbers, I can quickly fetch these particular values. So always the accessing is very faster. Means you need to understand the scenario. In which scenario I need to take the linked list, or in which scenario I should take the array list. If I wanted to access only that particular list, then I'll go for the array list. If I am having only I need to search for the element, I'll go for the array list. If I'm doing the insertions, deletions very frequently, then I'll go for linked list. Did you understand now? So why I'm saying why we need to understand linked list and why we need to understand the array list. And do you mean did I explain about the insertion, searching and deleting, accessing? I spend more time? No. If I explain this concept clearly, understanding that one, it is very easy. So you should know where to stretch. See now, what it will happen is basically, if you go for any videos, the people try to explain the basic differences. Means insertion is harder. I didn't understand it for many years. I didn't understand it. But now if you understand the concept of linked list detailedly, understand the concept of array list detailedly, understand the concept in the code level implementation detailedly, then it is very easy to understand. See now you tell me, now you'd give any other thing here apart from these 4 factors. Apart from these 4 factors, if you give any other factor, now you know how these things are working. You can easily find out the difference. You can give the answers for that. Right now, we discussed about the singly and doubly. I'll not take much time for the circular linked list. Circular linked list is same as singly, but the last node address also you can actually not singly, it comes like a doubly linked list for the circular linked list. I don't know why this diagram was represented. So how this would be there means the address of this one will be stored into the address of the head node. So that would be a circular engine. So now this travels like this and this comes like this. So that's the reason this is called as a circular linked list. Okay, we will not use it all the circular linked list. We will not use it all doubly linked list. And it is very rare. I seen the people who implementing the linked list who have a very good knowledge in the data structures. They only use the linked list. And if you go for any technical interviews or the technical discussions, the most prominently asked is linked list. If someone understood the linked list, they are really awesome. So by default, we have the theory, right? If someone is good in maths, they are intelligent. The same way, someone who understand the linked list, they will understand the complete concepts of collections. So that's a thumb rule. So that's where the people in any of the data structure questions, the people will ask the linked list, because linked list have lots and lots of method. And here you'll have peek, pop, and everything called methods. So those are very frequent used methods over here. Now, understanding these differences, understanding this array list and type linked list differences, now you go back, and then what you need to do is you need to go to this program, and now you see here, now you try to implement, oh, where I should define the array list, where I should define the linked list, and what are the methods that are available for the array list, what are the methods that are available for the linked list, and then try to implement that particular methods. You will get a lot of information. And then even now you go and see the differences of the linked list and array list. So now you can understand that the moment, so the execution time. So the execution time for the different things, which is easier to have the references. This is what the basic differences. Follow the key point differences. You read this one, now you can understand it very faster. Okay. This is for today. So I thought of covering up on this sets and queues. Queues anyways, we will not use it. Definitely we will not use it. Set, we will use it. Wanted to talk about that one, but it's already 10:38. I'm sorry, I have taken more time now. Just go through that and then get back to me on this if you have any doubts on this. So hope it is clear on array list, linked list in terms of coding perspective, in terms of the list implementation perspective, and in terms of the general differences, and in terms of the general implementation part. Any questions?